Hello students, how are you? I hope all of you are well and good at home and studying hard. In today's video, we will start chapter number 7, that is, Can you see the pattern? And in this chapter, we will get to know more about patterns, how they work, and how are the sequences that we have to maintain. You have already learnt about pattern in your previous classes. In class 3 and in class 4 also, patterns were there. But in this class, you have to do a little bit developed version of pattern. Let's start with the first page of the chapter. Here, two women are talking with each other about the pattern of their dress. First one is saying, Isha, your skirt is beautiful. The second girl is saying, my mother made this pattern. Now, the first woman is saying, I have seen the same block making a different pattern on a kurta. Isha asked, how was it different? Now you can see in the middle of the page there is a pattern where there are green shapes. The first one is up, the second one is down, then up, then down, and so on. So she is saying, in your skirt, the rule of the pattern is one up, one down, and then this is repeated. But in my brother's kurta, it is once up, then takes a 1/4 turn every time. 1/4 turn means 45-degree turn. The rule is to repeat it with a 1/4 clockwise turn. Now what is clockwise and what is anti-clockwise? If you have seen a clock, the hands of the clock rotate clockwise, means from left to right it rotates. It is known as clockwise turn. And if something is rotating the other way, means from right to left, it is called anti-clockwise, means the opposite direction of the hands of the clock. So clockwise means left to right and anti-clockwise means right to left. So if you listen to these words clockwise and anti-clockwise, for your future purpose, don't get confused. Now let's come to the question part. Here you can see there are 4 questions. You have to fill up the blanks, the boxes you have to fill up. The first 3 of number A is given, like a circle is there, half of the circle is yellow and half is red, and there are 2 blue dots, or I may call 2 blue small circles inside. Now you can see how it is rotating. The circle is rotating clockwise. So similarly, you will follow the straight line in the middle of the circle, and similarly you will fill up the boxes. I have shown you the answer of it. You can see the answer. Similarly, number B, the first one is N, then the N becomes Z, then again N, then again it will be what? Z. Yes students, then again N. Similarly, number C, you can see the pattern. The triangle is there. How it is rotating, clockwise or anti-clockwise? You tell me. And then you have to fill up the boxes. Similarly, number D, you have to follow the pattern and then fill up the boxes. Now I will request all the students to do number D by yourself. I have not shown that one because I want you to do by yourself, and then you have to do it in your book, and let me know in the comment section that you have done it. Now here is the next answer. Here you had to fill up the 5th box. I already have filled it up, and you can see the F alphabet is there. The letter F you can see first is straight, then tilted, then more tilted, then more tilted, and then it is just downward facing. It is rotating clockwise. Similarly, now question number 2. Using the same rule, take it forward till you get back to what you started with. Means if we are starting with L, I want L back. So it is rotating clockwise. The L is rotating clockwise. I will stop when I will get L letter back. Similarly, you can see the answer. Small we are tilting down, and then when we have got back L, we will stop there. Similarly, number C is P. The letter P, first one is straight, second one is a little tilted clockwise, the third one will be more tilted, and similarly it will go on till we get the letter P, the straight P. We will stop there. Until then we have to make clockwise changes of the letter. This all are patterns, means what kind of pattern you have to follow. To understand this, you have to have the knowledge of shapes and sequence. Now here is the question that some patterns are given below. On the left side of the red line, for each pattern write the rule, then choose what comes next from the right side of the line and tick right in it. Now here you have this question in your book. Here you can see the black and white image, but in your book it is not black and white, it is actually colorful. But here I have done it in black and white. The shaded theme I have followed. You can also do it with pencil, it will look the same, black and white. Here the answer I have already given, where you can see the tick I have taken. So here the tick is the answer. And what is the rule? Why I have ticked that answer? Because the figure is turning clockwise by 45 degree each time. 45 degree is equal to 1/4. So here 45 degree it is turning clockwise. That is the answer for number A. For number B, again you can see the answer I have ticked. So here the rule is, because turning of the figure is by 90 degree clockwise each time, means it is turning clockwise. How much it is having the turn? 90 degree. Okay, means half of the turn, 1/2 of the turn. Now here number C, you can see again I have ticked the answer. Here again the rule is the figure is turning by 90 degree clockwise. Then number D, you can see I have ticked the answer. Here again rule is the figure is turning 90 degree anti-clockwise, means the opposite direction of the hands of the clock it is turning. Now here the question number 7, that is magic square. You can see the box and few numbers are there. We have to fill up the other parts of the box which are blank. And what are the conditions of the question? Do you remember magic triangles? Come now, let's make some magic square. Fill this square using all the number from 46 to 54. The rule is the total of each line is 150. So here the total of each line, means horizontal line and vertical line, all should be 150. And you have to fill up the square using the number from 46 to 54. No other number you can take. These are the two conditions of this question. Number 1, you have to take the numbers from 46 to 54. And number 2, all the lines, even if it is vertical or horizontal, all the lines, the addition of all the numbers should be 150. First, I will tell all the students to do it yourself. Then you see the answer from the video. Then you will cross check it. It means you have done it right or wrong. You can tell me afterwards. So here the solution is, from the question it is given that total of each line is equal to 150. So let us take the third row. From the rule, dash plus 52 plus 47 equals to 150. I don't know the dash over here, so we have to take out the dash. So if dash plus 99 is 150, then dash means how much? Dash will be 150 minus 99. Therefore, the number in the first box in the third row would be 51. Have you understood? Because 52 plus 47 is 99, and if we subtract 99 from 150, we will get 51. Now let's take the first column. From the rule, dash plus 46 plus 51 is 150. Dash plus 97. From where 97 came? If we add 46 plus 51, we will get 97. So here 150 minus 97 will be the answer, means 53. Therefore, the number in the first box in the first column will be 53. Now let us take the first row. From the rule, 53 plus dash plus 49 is 150. So for 53 and 49 is 102. So dash would be how much? 150 minus 102. You will get the answer after doing the subtraction. So here you know that when you are taking about three numbers, the first two numbers you will add it up and you subtract from 150, then you will get the third number, just like you have done it in your previous classes also. Therefore, the number in the second box in the first row would be 48. Let's take the second column. From the rule, 48 plus dash plus 52 is 150. Here 48 plus 52 is how much? 100. So 150 minus 100, you will get the answer of the dash. So therefore number in the second box is the second column is 50, because 150 minus 100 is 50. Now let us take the third column. From the rule, 49 plus dash plus 47 is 150. Here if we add 49 and 47, we will get 96. So here if we want the answer of the dash, we have to do what? We have to minus. We have to subtract 150 and 96. So 150 minus 96 is how much? 54. Therefore, the number in the second box in the third column is 54. Now all the answer you will put in the square in the box that was there in your book already, and then you will fill up the answer. But I will tell all the students to first solve it by yourself in the rough. First you solve it by yourself in the rough, then you see the video and cross check your answer. In this way you will be able to solve first of all by yourself, and it will be a mental math exercise for you also, that how you are going to take out the answer. So more and more you take out the answer by yourself, more practice in maths and more sharp your brain will become. So I will request all the students of first do it by yourself in rough copy, then you check out your answers with the video. In that way it will be your practice and your efficiency only, it will increase. Now here you can see the box, and now see you in the next video. Till then you have to study hard and stay safe inside your houses, and don't forget to practice mathematics more and more. Thank you, students.